Hello, and please do subscribe to my channel for captivating content before I start. And I would also urge you guys to please have your say in the comment section regarding the first day display between Pakistan and the West Indies. So, yeah, it was for the very first time that Brian Lara Cricket Academy at Taruba, Trinidad and Tobago, was hosting the red ball match, though Trinidad and Tobago, this venue, hosted the World Cup matches and many of the white ball matches. But for the first time, I'm telling for the viewers that for the first time, Trinidad and Tobago's Brian Lara Cricket Academy is hosting the test match. So, yeah, it's a historic test match in this regard. And West Indies off to a solid finish, if we describe that way, because in the rain hit first day, the Caribbean team have managed to score 194 runs with a loss of 3 wickets, and only 67 overs have been bowled. But it was a testing day for the Pakistan bowlers. They bowled brilliantly at the outset in during the first session, which culminated after 14.1 overs, and they merely conceded 23 runs. And all of a sudden, the weather turned to be inclement, and the umpires called off the play. And almost about 2 hours, we have seen no play, and then subsequently it was decided to go for the lunch, early lunch. And all of a sudden, when but one thing I would like to tell you guys was Mohammad Abbas disciplinary bowling once again. We all know, we all back him because he is the stalwart of the Pakistan cricket bowling department right now. Remember, he made his first class debut back in 2009. Subtract all the years, you will imagine that it's been 16 years that he's playing the competitive cricket, and he made his debut against the West Indies, the same opponents, back in 2017. And when he scooped up the first international wicket of their former captain, Greg Brathwaite. So he, since then, he never looked back. He loves to bowl against the Caribbean team, and today also he was phenomenal. He was phenomenal. I wonder why people, at times, some of the people, not all, underrate him, underestimate Abbas' bowling prowess. But I do not believe with that narrative. He's exceptional bowler. Yeah, agree that he's not that quick, but he's pretty much accurate. He bowls line and length with brilliance, right on the money. If he ball something wavered, and he realizes quickly, and then he tries to perplex the batters. This is his go-to strength, man. He's brilliant bowler. He's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, doesn't matter. He's not quick. He's very accurate, very accurate. And on the first tricky day, he finished uh, for 2 for 34. So Wendy's will be very happy because they staged a terrific comeback. You got to say, at one stage they were just struggling. In the first session, they only scored 23 runs in 14.1 overs. But the second during the second session, they almost score 4 runs per over. So this shows that they staged a terrific comeback. And you got to say, you got to admire, you got to acknowledge the batting prowess of Kevam Hodge, the way he delivered, the way he approached, phenomenal stuff. Waited for poor deliveries, absolutely brilliant. And during the 60.1 overs, uh, uh, Hodge pressed forward and missed the length delivery, and the ball hit the pad, but the review was lost as it was deemed high. So Pakistan lost that review. So now Hodge will take on the field, take on the guard on unbeaten 83 with his companion, the white ball captain Shai Hope, who is also scoring brilliantly, unbeaten 39, and all of a sudden he has revived his test form as well. And against Pakistan, I do remember that he loves to play as well, Shai Hope. Um, uh, uh, it was after quite a long time actually that he remained silent against the Black Caps, and I think so that was the concern for the Windies, that if Shea Hope, particularly in the white ball formats, if do not rose to the occasion, do not rise to the occasion, then the Windies batting lineup collapsed in no time. So this is the thing they Darren Sammy inspired Windies really need to think. And by the way, West Indies batters played the tossed up deliveries brilliantly with full force. For instance, when Kevam Hodge slapped a tossed up delivery of the debutant Ali Usman for four. So Ali Usman has finally managed to debut for Pakistan. Remember, he played his first competitive match, that was listed back in 2013, Ali Usman, and played his first class match back in 2016. So it's been 10 years he has to wait to play for Pakistan. Yeah, he bowled not too much because Babar had different plans. He was looking to provide his top line seamers the opportunity to perplex the West Indies batters. But you got to admire, you got to acknowledge the discipline showcased by the Windies batters, particularly Hodge, phenomenal early on. Tej Chanderpaul played really labored knock, absolutely labored knock. But what about Shea Hope, who played with Verve? He remains unbeaten on 39, and once again he was phenomenal. Yeah, Amir Jangoo looked good. Absolutely, he looked good. And remember, he's double-centurion against Sri Lanka in recent times. He played an anchoring role to ensure the West Indies team created headlines after quite a long time. They scored over 500 runs uh, after 2013 and 600 runs after 2012. So these were the milestones they achieved after quite a long time. And Amir Jangoo was their spearheader in this regard. You got to admire. Brandon King will be disappointed because he couldn't show significant resistance, and he dragged an inside edge onto the middle stump, and he made his way back to the pavilion subsequently. And I think so. Pakistan will now look to contain this batting lineup as early as possible. There is no any statistical data available in Test cricket that how much will be enough for the Windies in the first innings, and how much will Pakistan will be happy with by containing the West Indies. But anyhow, West Indies will be very happy because they made a solid recovery, but I wouldn't say that Pakistan bowlers have bowled poorly. They bowled quite disciplinary, apart from bowling too many no balls. Yeah, that was the concern. Otherwise, they have been spot on, Pakistan bowlers. I agree. There has been debate uh, going on that Pakistan are not having that fiery bowlers, and but this bowling attack is relatively different from that they fielded against Bangladesh when they got thumped by the home side 2-0, who got whitewashed against them twice now, joining Zimbabwe in that unwanted record against Bangladesh, unfortunately. But this bowling department is little different because Muhammad Ali is an other very decent bowler. Got to admire. He plays his heart out there. He shows so much zeal on the field, and even he can compromise and looks to generate rapid pace for the sake of his team. And even in the PSL, he was the go-to bowler for the Hyderabad Kingsmen along with Hunain Shah. So he's a very good bowler. He's also playing for quite a long time at Muhammad Abbas and Muhammad Ali, making a good combo right now. And you can even imagine that it was Hodge, their premium batter of the day, scored unbeaten 83. He treated Khurram Shahzad, not to Khurram Shahzad, but he treated Amir Jamal and Ali Usman with great contempt when he provided looseness. But when it comes to Abbas and Muhammad Ali, he respected both of them because they were right on the money, bowling with great accuracy. So this is the thing. So I cannot come to that point. I cannot agree that Pakistan's bowling was subpar. Yeah, there some of the boxes are not ticked by them, and yeah, so one quick fire bowler missed, but still, it's okay. But I still believe that one of the top line spinners in Numan Ali, who is not the part of the team, he was snubbed. Sajid was there, he who was not inducted. But yeah, they tried to back Ali Usman, the debutant. So they're happy with that. Okay, let's see. He didn't bowl too many overs because Babar was going on with his seamers, trying to contain the West Indies batting lineup. But yeah, you got to admire Kevam Hodge, the way he played, the way he approached uh, against the Pakistan bowlers, shown great resistance and went on to stitch partnerships first with Tej Narayan Chanderpaul and then the white ball catch skipper Shai Hope. So, talking about the Windies bowling department, yeah, they missed Alzari Joseph, who is their frontline bowler, but still they got their veteran in Kemer Roach, who is playing the competitive international cricket since 2008 and scooped up over 300 wickets. So he got experience, and one of the key to success of Cameron is accuracy. eh, that makes a bowler like him effective on certain type of cricketing wickets. So yeah, he will also look to mount pressure on the Pakistani batters because it would not be easy for Pakistan considering the fact because there will be some mental blockage in their mind considering their recent form in Test cricket, especially when they got dropped at the hands of Bangladesh and before that against South Africa. So plenty of things, and now Babar Azam got a new opportunity to spearhead them in the red ball format. So plenty of things will be going on in their mind. But yeah, Pakistan will look to show resistance, though Abdullah Fazal ruled out, he will not be available. But yeah, you still got plenty of good talent in Azan Awais. Maybe you will induct Awais Zafar uh, in the next match if there will be room from the young lad. But yeah, Babar Azam, all eyeballs will be on Babar Azam and even Shan Masood, who will be there for Pakistan as their veteran batter, despite the fact his captaincy results went in his favor, and obviously in Pakistan favor as well. But he captained them in 16 matches, and Pakistan got dropped at the hands of the opponents 12 times, and though they emerged victorious in 4 matches. But now the pressure is off from Shan Masood. He had nothing to lose. He will look to play with great devotion, try to score as many runs as he can. And yeah, Salman Ali Agha is one of the most resilient player in the Pakistan batting lineup, despite the fact T20 wasn't his cup of tea, unfortunately. Though he also worked a lot harder in this regard. He tried his level best to play for his team, and but yeah, ODI and Test cricket really suit uh, Salman Ali Agha, and he will definitely look to score. And even Mohammad Rizwan, who I don't know who, what to say about his white ball form, but yeah, Test cricket, he's even ODI he was good. I don't know why he was dropped from ODI, but he and Agha are were two batters in the recent times who shown great devotion in both Tests and ODIs, scored runs. So Rizwan will definitely even though Pakistan got whitewashed at the hands of Bangladesh, but it was Mohammad Rizwan who shown great resistance with the bat. So now the onus also lies on Babar Azam to play with full command as the Windies batters are now playing. But right now, I've seen that Pakistan former cricketer and bowling coach Umar Gul had a few words during the match with Muhammad Ali. So that was a good sign. Umar Gul is always there for the bowlers to uh, get help, and he's one of the legendary bowlers of his time. So definitely, it's good to see. Good to see that he's helping the young lads out there, the current bowlers, and maybe Pakistan will look to contain the West Indies under 300 with fresh mind, with great resolve. You never know, but yeah, West Indies will be happy now, right now, because that can be labeled as the significant recovery. Remember, they were 104 for 3, but now they're 194 for 3. They took time, and they played proper test cricket. Yeah, there are a lot of dips in the West Indies cricket as well, undoubtedly. But this is the day they will celebrate. But it doesn't make any sense that you keep on saying that Pakistan has a subpar bowling performances, though there are lapses, some serious lapses. But when it comes to Abbas Ali, they are they are there. They are there to protect Pakistan from damages. And good spell can contain the West Indies batters in no time. Yeah, West Indies got great out bowling as well. Jomal Verican is another splendid bowler, and definitely he's also the vice captain, so he will also look to exploit the conditions. So, but right now, Pakistan will only try to think about finding ways to contain the West Indies batters right now, because they really played well right now. And by the way, Kevam Hodge scored his fourth half century, and what a good time to score his fourth one when needed. And yeah, at the end of the day, West Indies will be pleased. uh, but the overall concern for the West Indies cricket will be that inability of regional territories to establish development pathways capable of sustaining cricket at the global level. So this is the concern the West Indies will have, and they will keep on playing cricket in patches, and some patches will be terrible for them. But they were the powerhouse. They will definitely look to find consistency. Even against New Zealand, they were absolutely off to a great start when they drew first blood against the Black Caps, uh, bludging them in the first ODI. But subsequently, they lost 3 matches in a row. They lost the series, and the final one they won as the consolation victory. But yeah, now they have to play the qualifiers. So this is not a good sign, because the West Indies have went on to had won World Cups back in 75 and 79, and they even emerged victorious in the Men's T20 World Cup 2012 and of course 2016. They're the powerhouse of the game. So consistency required. So yeah, that regional inability should be addressed. Regional territories should work to find the suitable and common pathway that helps to find that to refine that raw talent, because talent is there in the Caribbean undoubtedly. Talent is there. That is why you have the talented players in Joshua De Silva, the legendary good player he is. He can be legendary. He's a good player. Amir Jangoo, and before that there was so many players. Shane Umar Dorich was one of my favorites. Who was brilliant player. Uh, I wished that he was playing even today, but he's not playing competitive cricket now. So there were many talent produced, but how to refine them is the million-dollar question. But yeah, Shai Hope, good to see Shai Hope is their only rare player who is playing across formats with great devotion and consistency. And that was the reason, though there were only about around 3,000 people who attended the first day, they went on to praise and applaud Shehop when he arrived on the wicket to take guard against the Pakistani bowlers. This shows that how popular he is in the region, Shehop, because of his consistency, his brilliance, his captaincy, his leadership. That's it. So good to see that there are still the players who are in the Caribbean who are setting template. Yeah, when you talk about the legendary, the iconic, the brilliant Christopher Henry Gale, Chris Gale, so maybe many of the people will remember him as the linchpin in the white ball cricket, but look at his numbers in Test as well. You cannot underestimate his numbers in Test cricket as well. He notched over 300 run in one inning. He scored 333, which was even mentioned on his shirt and on his jersey. So he was brilliant. So you got to find those players. Those you should have those sort of players. I know that there will be hard to find such a talent, you know but you got to have some ways, because these players are also good. Look at Hodge. Was so brilliant, very composed. I wished that the Windies batters would have played in against New Zealand in the same way when they were playing in the placid conditions, particularly in Guyana when they were playing. But they were jittery, rushed, and got out. But on the other hand, when it comes to New Zealand, their batters were showing great resistance, especially the world number one batter, Daryl Mitchell. They rested him subsequently when they went on to win the series. But look at their temperament. The Black Caps batters were brilliant. Even Bracewell was superb, playing the Global Super League right now for the Lahore Qalandars. By the way, I would like to talk about Imran Tahir, legendary. He turned now 47, and he's still playing cricket, still playing competitive cricket. Exceptional, what a player he is! A legendary, iconic player, Muhammad Imran Tahir. Really, really happy to see him in action. He is proving this thing absolutely right, that age is merely a number. So you got to give credit to Imran Tahir as well, that he kept on inspiring many leg spinners. I really wish that even Pakistan can render his services as their leg spin mentor, though Pakistan got already many legends in spin department who can spearhead them, and they also did spearhead at Pakistan in the past. But Muhammad Imran Tahir knows the uh, prowess and requirements of the modern day cricket, because he played a lot of cricket and still playing at 47. He played list A competition in South Africa as well. Impressive, impressive to watch. Though he played his last international match back in 2019, but he is still hungry for the competitive cricket. It's good to see. And he got Kudakesh Moti. He's grooming him as well. By the way, when it comes to grooming, Ian Bishop was saying that Pakistan really need to groom the fast bowlers like Ali Raza, who, according to him, was exceptional. At the World Cup. He seen him twice in the two under 19 World Cups, and he was superb. And he was of the view that both Pakistan and West Indies, who got rich history of producing fast bowlers, are now facing a dip in this regard. So they really need to mainstream those raw talent who can bowl aggressively, who can bowl with pace, so that they could put the batters to the test. So yeah, it was his take, and many can agree with his take, and many can disagree. But yeah, there is a dire need to groom the raw talent out there. Pakistan and even the West Indies, who will look to win against Pakistan, because their confidence are high in Test cricket. They won series recently 1-0. Before that, they got drafted at the hands of the Black Caps in Test cricket against Australia. They were humiliated last year. So this time around, they will try to flex their muscles against the green shirts. Green shirts, on the other hand, their confidence dampened due to defeats against Bangladesh, South Africa. So they really need to revive their form in Test cricket under Babar, who has been reappointed as their red ball captain. Interestingly, you know, uh, Shan Masood is still there for Pakistan. I think so that this is the time to click with the bat, because you are a senior player. You're playing for Pakistan since 2013, and you have played a first class cricket to great extent, over 200 first class matches. You captained the county cricket, the team in county cricket. So you got ample of experience, brother, and this is the time to prove the critics out there wrong. You have that capability. I do remember back in 2015, by stitching a great partnership with the legendary, the Pakistan's one of the best batters, Yunus Khan, and ensuring that the Green Shirts won that historic match against Sri Lanka back in 2015. Shan Masood is a very good player, and this is its time to flex his muscles. What's your take? Do tell in the comment section, and we'll see you tomorrow, eh, when Pakistan will take on the West Indies on day two. Let's see who will uh, come up with fresh mind. Have yours in the comment section. Omer Zahir signing off.